Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative Cribs. And today, I welcome you to episode 64, and welcome to my lovely world. Wait, this isn't my lovely world. Today, I am joined by Stampy. We do have Stampy on Creative Cribs today, and like I said, welcome back to episode 64. And what's the usual breakfast? Cake. We all know that we're going to eat some cake right now, so we're just going to enjoy this delightful cake now, and just, he's going to tour me around his world. So again, I'm so happy that he's on this series. A lot of you guys have been looking forward to this, and so let's get this started. I'm going to be touring his whole lovely world. A lot of you guys may be familiar with this because you follow his survival series, which he probably has the best survival series on like Minecraft Xbox on YouTube. And here's Henry's, and I think Hilda's hangout right now. And I think they're actually going to try to join us right now. I think he's going to sit at the table and actually going to get something to eat here soon too. I kind of wonder like how these guys like fight it out in the room or not. I don't know if they're like they get along or if they don't like each other or something like that along those lines. Normally they kind of follow you around, but I don't think they actually did that. Maybe they didn't like me as a guest or something like that. I'm not really sure. So let's go upstairs here, and he had a lot to show us. Here's a guest room here. I think we'll have to sleep at some point soon. Whenever it turns nighttime, there's Finball's bed. There's Amy Lee's. There's Z Shoots or someone there. I don't actually recall that name there. Sorry if I pronounce any of the names wrong. It's kind of hard to see on the signs too as well. Sometimes I wish we really had book and quills, like where we can actually write in the books now and you can actually read everything, because that would just be so much more awesome or whatnot. So let's go up now, and there's a big thing that I do want to talk about during this episode of Creative Cribs, is that each part through this whole world, it actually told a story, and if you notice something different, we're on survival mode. We're actually not on Creative Cribs mode, so I could have just said, like, welcome to a survival Cribs episode, and we have the music playing now. Again, it was just a delightful day for this, and everything just went absolutely awesome. So let's go over here. I think we're going to go down the waterfall, too, and check out everything. He did deck me out with some armor at the first beginning, so like just in case we bumped into any mobs, I was able to fight them off, because I didn't realize at first it was on survival. I was like, you know, I could just fly around, right, Stampy? And then he was like, no, it's on survival. So I was like, okay, it's on survival. So I guess he gave me some iron armor. I think he gave me full iron armor, an iron sword, and 9 pieces of bread. Thank you. And ironically, he didn't give me any cake. I don't understand. I don't understand that, Stampy. If you're watching this, why didn't you give me any cake or whatnot? So let's go down here. Just my luck, I thought it would drop down and do that and just fall. So we're going to keep going down. And there's a lot to tour in this world. So like I said, if you're watching the video now, this is a long episode because everything in it was pretty much great. We played a lot of games. Creeper actually does surprise us soon. And everything, again, had a story to it. And I felt like if I cut the story out, then you would kind of miss it. Here's like an enchantment room, and some of this stuff was in the basic stuff. Like, this is like when enchantment kind of first came out, and like he thought he actually needed an enchantment room. So I think he may have made that before we got the enchantment table. I'm not exactly sure. Here's like a storage room here where he keeps everything. I'm not sure how exactly much stuff is in the chest. I didn't really peek in any of the chests, but I'm assuming there's a lot of things in here. Or maybe this was like a chest room. I think that may have been something like that, where he thought we needed a chest. Here's a crafting table room where he thought we needed a crafting table, like room to do crafting and stuff like that. Not knowing you can craft anywhere, but again, this is like when he first started off, which is just amazing, and you kind of see how it goes on and on and on and on. Alright, so right now I believe we're on the Love Garden now. Stampy's Love Garden. So right here we have a lot of names of subscribers, fans, everyone who's ever joined the world, I believe. Well, most of people that have joined the world. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more out there probably. So really nice job here, and I really thought he really did a great job with the community on this part of it, and we'll keep following him around. I got to see a lot of things, and it's like if you didn't really know the history of him, I think actually touring this world, you actually get a chance to know exactly who Stampy is, what he builds, things like that, and just like it's almost like a storyline. I felt like when I was recording this world, it was like a series, like I was watching a movie, except I was actually playing inside of the movie. So he has a diamond sword that's like decked out, so he's going to protect us throughout this whole video. Here's the bathroom, or no, I think these are actually dressing rooms if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I got that. That may have been the bathroom. I'm not really sure. Let's go upstairs, and I think we go to this other room here too. He did have a place where, you know, they had a dressing room, all that stuff here. I think that might have been down there. Here's where they did their plays and everything like that. Amy Lee, everybody did their plays, which I thought was really awesome. And again, it's a storyline in every single scene for the most part. Also had a bunch of other builders in here that created things for him as well. As far as like, not a bunch of builders, but like, I believe Wee Wee Gaming ended up joining, which you'll see that later on in the video, and actually did a note block song for him in this. So it was just an awesome world to tour, and I had a lot of fun. It kind of brought me back to my roots doing survival cribs. Here's like the dressing room here. There's Breadstick there. There's ink there, over there. So we go through here, and I think this is still more like the mirrors. This is more like the dressing up part here, where you would like pamper yourself up before you get on stage and all that good stuff here. And I really like how he kept a lot of detailed builds, and he kind of went behind the scenes. And I don't think most people's done that. Most people haven't done that before, and I really thought that was just great. And even if you're watching this and you watched him build this throughout his series, I think that's just awesome. There's the note blocks there to cue everything up, which I thought was really cool, which was right there under the stage too. So we follow him outside now. We'll do a lot of outside touring as well, and this is where we go now, and that's where we would like be outside. And as you can see, I am decked out with armor there. So let's follow him out now. I had a little trouble keeping up, but I will keep up with him throughout the whole video, trust me. So let's go down now, and let's go through here. And I think this is back through the office area now. Now we're going to go outside. I forget exactly where the creeper kind of snuck up on us, but it will be coming up soon, which we really have to look out forward to. That's where you would get your tickets for the show, which we just passed that, which I just got a free look at that. Awesome. So we go through here now, and I believe in here this is where like a mob trap would be, where the mobs will be like up top, and you can get all the XP and loot and things like that. So that's what it says right there, collect loot. So you would hit that, and then all the mobs up there would just suffer a lot, and then we would get all the loot from the mobs right there. It's a very awesome job on that, Stampy. That was really nice too as well. And again, Creative Cribs doesn't have to be a series where, you know, you may see the most amazing builds, whatnot. I tour anybody's world, anybody who feels like they've built, and he's put a lot of time into this world, which is absolutely amazing. There's the Woolies and the Moo Moos right there. I think we're gonna go to the rocket ship now. We actually went to the moon, and which was just, well, I think he went to outer space or the moon, one of those too. And if you watched it, I'm pretty sure you remember from his survival series. So we go up to here now, and I think we're gonna go in the rocket ship. I don't think we actually take off, but we do go take a look inside of it, and we get to see everything there. He just broke that. He just broke that there, and we go down the ladder now and try to see if there's anything else. And right here now, I think there's like something in here. I forgot exactly what we did in here. There's like the beds and stuff where we can sleep at. Stampy's Nighty Dream activator of Sleepy Happy Times. I think that's Squid's bed up top, and I think there's Amy Lee's bed, I think, to the right there, if I'm not mistaken. I forget whose bed is up top. It's probably Alpha Lee's bed up there. Yeah, there's Alpha Lee's bed up there. As you all know, that's like the whole team. Alpha Lee, Amy, Stampy, Finball, Squid, everybody there are very awesome people. So let's go around now. There's like I guess where like the engines and stuff are blowing up. Nutrients and energy power, something like that. It said on the sign. I didn't really catch it like I was supposed to. So let's get ready to get out of this rocket ship here. We're going to go up the ladder now and see what we have next in store for us. So as we keep going up again, everything has a storyline to it. And it wasn't just I was looking at builds. So we get to look out the window now, and this is like where he actually took off. And I think he actually edited and everything to where he actually looked like he went into outer space. He really does a great job on doing like unique things like that, which I thought was just absolutely fantastic. I always love coming up with new ideas, and he definitely comes up with a lot of ideas and things like that. But we did have a talk while we were recording the world and everything. Such a down-to-earth person, and just a joyful person to talk to as well. And we were just talking about videos and stuff like that too as well. And sometimes you kind of have to step back and just kind of look at yourself in like third person. You know, you kind of like reflect. You know, sometimes you may need a break from making videos. Sometimes you can kind of get burnt out, and I think you should definitely enjoy doing it. And if you've ever watched any of his videos, you can definitely tell he enjoys what he does, and that I really look up to that on one sense. So again, great job, Stampy, and awesome job. There's more cake. You'll probably find random pieces of cake just laying around here. I'm not actually able to eat that. This was something interesting. I don't think we were actually going to go in here. This is Stampy's first, I think this was his first shelter, like the first night he ever spent on here. I don't think we go in there, but I was like kind of convincing him like, no, we can't go. We should kind of go in there because like I definitely don't want to miss anything and I want to see everything that I can if possible. So we go in here. It's not much stuff in here, but once we go inside, I think this is just where he actually slept at. I'm surprised no mobs or any creepers or things like that actually came in there. It was nothing too crazy in there. Just like I said, it was just exactly where he spent his first shelter right there. So we're going to eat some bread now and go up the hill and see what else we have in store for each other. Everything was so exciting because like there was like so much stuff I have not seen before, and it was just absolutely crazy. So there's some more cake right there too as well. And we go over here now. And I forget what this area is here, to be exact. I don't actually remember, so sorry about that. And I think we're gonna like go downstairs somewhere. I think we'll have to see what this is downstairs. Let's keep going. And I'm just really like waiting for something to pop out because again, it's on survival, but it's not on peaceful. It's on easy. Inspiration room / study. So here's like an inspiration room. I think where he may get his colors and things like that for the next build. I'm not sure if he does that for a community thing too as well. But like again, this is his inspiration room. So I think he may ask people like that. Here's the kitchen. Here, more cake there. You'll see a lot of cake in this world, and he just ate it that fast. You see that? I just don't know how he does it. He didn't have an appetite, and he just ate the cake. It's just absolutely amazing. There we have some food here too, so I don't really have to worrying about like dying or something like that crazy of starvation because it was plenty of cake around and plenty of food around to just enjoy. Here's the bathroom here, which I'm not sure if I want to go in here or not. I don't know if he had a litter box in here that I want to just avoid something crazy like that. He has the hot and cold tap right there, so just in case you want to just cool your hands off, hot them up or anything like that. There's a toilet seat there, a bathtub with the working, everything works here. I think that's his litter box right there. So I'm not sure if 2 people use the bathroom or 1, probably just him. So let's go back around and we're gonna go downstairs even lower. And again, for Stampy to be such an amazing commentator, he's also a great builder too. Him and Squid built some awesome things. It was actually me, and if you missed this video, I think it's on everybody's channel. Me and the Gaming Lemon battled like Squid and Stampy. No, Squid and Stampy in a build-off. Here's the swimming pool and the library. We battled them in a build-off, and they did a fantastic job on that. So if you haven't seen that, feel free to watch that. I'm getting a lot better at building, but they really surprised me with some of the builds that they did. And the fact that, I mean, you can just get a sense of some of the stuff you see in here. They're building other things like that. They also... Oh, there's a creeper! That was the creeper right there. And luckily, that was him, and he did not get hurt, but me, if I was in front, I would have definitely got hurt, but he definitely saved my life there. I'm going to take that as 1, but you know, he's a cat, so he has 9 lives, so luckily he didn't get down to 8, but we did play a lot of mini games, which I'm really looking forward to show you guys, and actually explain to you guys what some of them are, what they do if you have not played them. I believe he plays them in his survival series too as well. And they're tons of fun. Games he's made up and all that good stuff. Right now we're on the pirate ship too. I believe this was like one of his #1 most viewed videos, I think. Whenever he was fighting a captain or fighting a pirate or something like that. I'm not really sure. But again, that was the captain's cabin or captain's room there. Here's like the barracks thing where you would sleep at. There's a lot of people here, and this is a huge ship as well, which is absolutely crazy. And some of the things too, I'm like, how the heck did you build this? And I always do that because you see things sometimes that, and I just think it's an amazing thing, like that you can think of something and just make it come to real life almost on one sense. Well, not necessarily real life. You get the notion of what I'm saying, like real life in the game. Like you could think of, I don't know, a donut, and you just like build a donut, something crazy like that along those lines. I don't know, I have ADD, I swear. Creative Cribs has made me realize that I do have ADD, and I just kind of get off topic. There's a secret painting. Ooh, where we go down, I wonder what's down here. I'm actually curious. I actually don't remember what's down here. So let's go down here. I think this may be still part of the ship or the submarine or something like that along those lines. I'm not really sure, but I know I have to figure out a passcode for this. I think he's going to do the first few, and then I'm going to get the last one right. This isn't that. Actually, this is not a submarine. So I think I pressed that and I activated the door. So I was actually happy that I actually figured that out. And I've never actually got there. But this was like whenever he did I believe there was like a portal or something like that. Cakery, Bakey, Tasty Cake Making Cooking Machine, where you would make the nice cake there. As you can see, you go through all that good stuff. You see, and I thought this was very unique, and I was literally cracking up laughing whenever I saw that part. That was just absolutely awesome. The world's tastiest cake. This is where it's made right now. This is exactly where it's made, and I think you'll definitely enjoy the cake that's made here. There's a huge screen TV there. This is the time machine. This is where the time machine actually is. I guess you need the passcode to get to the time machine, and I think he did this where he went back in time in the survival series. And that's another thing I want to say, is that what I really enjoy about his series is that it actually has a storyline, not just his whole Creative Cribs, but like whenever you watch his episodes, like he may have an episode, like I said, where he goes back in time, things like that. He sails off in his submarine, which was just his latest video not too long ago, where he went and on a submarine trip, which was just amazing, actually, to rescue Mittens, which was awesome. And it really has a very great feeling, and it's awesome, a great series to watch. So again, if you have not seen that, be sure to check it out as well. There's a dispenser there. I don't think there was anything. I think it spits out the boat and you go into the elevator here. There's something up top, but I'm not really sure. There may be a game up top, I think, where we swim around. I was going to say like float around or fly around, but I think we swim around each other. I'm not really mistaken. But I know there was a lot of skeletons over here, which I definitely had to get out of here. I'm glad he gave me all this armor, so I can actually protect myself somewhat and actually protect him just in case anything happens. He was pretty brave. He just had on boots and an awesome diamond sword. I think he puts that diamond sword to use later on. So let's go over here and see what's in store for us in this area now. This is where his dog is. I don't actually know the name of the dogs right now, but I think the names are on the wall to the left. If you know them, be sure to comment them down below. I remember he had a lot of things planned for them and all that good stuff. That's Bone and something else over there too as well. I think when you press those buttons, it comes out. There we go. There's some pork chops and some bones. Awesome. And I guess that's what they get for being so nice. And he didn't actually take my bone there. He didn't like the treat that I had, or whatnot. Gregory Jr., Spring, Fluffy, Flippy, I think that was Floppy or Flippy. A bunch of names there. So let's get ready to exit this area. I know he had a lot of things like for the dog circus and all that stuff where he had the dogs like kind of, he would tour them around like as far as like they had to do certain things, hop over things. Here's Home Sweet Home, and we go down here now. I think that was like possibly the entrance to his house, I think. There was a lot of huge things too, and the thing is like when someone builds something so big and then you like tour that person's world, it's funny how, you remember where everything is. Like, I'm doing the TNT Community Build Project, and it's like I've been watching every day everything that's been built. Nice view of the rocket ship there, too, as well. It's like you watch everything that's been built, and you literally know where everything is, no matter how big the map is. That's the most crazy thing about it. I'm like, how do you not get lost in your own world? But you literally won't get lost. So welcome to Stampy's lovely home, and that's where we were now. That's where we just were in. They have a doorbell too as well, and now we're just going to go downstairs too. We were just in the entrance earlier before, so let's get ready to go through this door here. Oh, it just shut on us almost. And this room was actually really cool. He made a lava room. Now this is when he first went there. R.I.P. Snowy. I'm pretty sure he was like helping do this part here, this whole lava room. And I think he came up with this lava room like again, some things you'll see like when he first started off. He doesn't do stuff in creative mode like that in this world. Just all survival. So he's had recorded things like since he got all the utensils, everything. I said utensils, blocks, items, things like that. There's a lot. I think he also had a water room too as well. Back when the time where you thought you may need a water room or a lava room or things like that. Didn't know that you actually didn't need a whole room for certain things like that. But again, this is a lot of this is like what he does. This is his like own world, but yet on Minecraft. It's just strange, but yet fascinating at the same time. Like I literally had a smile on my face the whole time. Here's a tree right here. I think this may be where Mittens live. I'm not sure. Mittens is his cat, so I guess we'll see now. Oh yeah, it's Mitten Kitty's cat condo. So we go in here now. And I think we may go through. I think we go upstairs. And I think Mittens may be gone on vacation. I'm not sure. Gone on holiday. Don't look for me. Your cat. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Wow, not really sure. But again, if you didn't see much right here, you can always watch a series and see what happened to Mittens and things like that. And if hopefully Mittens is okay wherever he is, or maybe he is on holiday. Not really sure, but hopefully he is. So let's jump out of here. He just took like a leap of faith in the water. It would be funny if I just fell and jumped, or a creeper just came out of water out of nowhere and just like blew me up, because that's just my luck. So let's go around now. I think we're going to get into playing a couple mini games coming up soon here too as well. We're going to go back around this tree there. There's a nice looking house too, and a lot of the style was great as well. Here's Stampy Hot Buns, which is like a bakery shop here. We have tons of cake here, which we will all eat, but I don't think I really eat much cake. I've had my sweets for the day, but it's like he kept surrounding me with places to eat cake. It was kind of like I couldn't resist her or whatnot, and I just don't know. Let's get out of here. I did not kill any animals in Creative Cribs. If you watch my series, my biggest thing is killing animals. I don't know why I do it. I don't know. I just always do it, but I don't do that anymore. That's the old Creative Cribs, and I just won't do it anymore. So here's a garden here too, where you see he has everything grown right now, that was a really awesome job too. And yeah, a lot of side things too, bakeries, places to eat, Stampy's overwear. This is where you would get your clothes from, things like that. And he's right here behind the register, running, operating things as normal, as usual, as supposed to be. Those are the pumpkin boots or something, rainbow robes, the king's costume, and like again, sorry if I get some of the names wrong, Stampy style, which is just a pair of boots, as you can see that's on the wall, and a rose in his hand. Awesome. And also with that too, he also had kids that took pictures on Twitter and actually just had Stampy's costume on, just boots, and had a rose in their hand. I thought that was just really awesome, and great job on that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen his videos before too. Let's go through here. Let's see if we can get out of that door. The pressure plate doors always seem to trap me a lot. Pick a pet, pet shop. So this is where we would pick a pet. I don't know if I should pick that pink sheep or not. We have the skeletons right there. They actually can't see through glass, so there's kitty cat condos, something that said. And I think the mobs are up there too as well. They just kind of fall down into that glass or whatnot. Of their choice, I'm not sure if it's just skeletons or maybe a skeleton spawn up there. Melon Moments. And I think I actually have a video on Melon Moments, and I think this is where we go over. I don't think I get anything over in this extra. Employee of the month, Alpha Lee. Alpha Lee's the employee of the month, so Alpha Lee, great job on that, for being the employee of the month. And those are the pumpkins there, more melons there, and we're going to follow him back around to the other area now and check out some more buildings and exactly what's inside of those. So let's keep going now. And let's go into this. This is the Crazy Cow Milk Bar. Now, I thought this was very unique because you can definitely get a fresh bucket of milk. If you want something to drink, definitely try to come here as soon as possible. I see he has cows up there, so that's where you get your milk. You actually just press LT up there on the cows, and there you go. You get a fresh bucket of milk. So I'm going to go around and go up there and actually look at that. You know, cats love milk. I think they love milk. I'm not sure. I don't own a cat, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. There's the milk right there too, which I thought that was just a very unique job on that because I've never seen that before in Creative Cribs, along with the other mini games and such things like that. So great job on the Crazy Cow Milk Bar, Stampy. That was very awesome, and everything in here was very great, and everything just looked very good. So we go in here now. I don't remember the name of this room too as well, but it has something to do with that pumpkin there. He looks kind of mean. I don't know. I think that opens up something. Ooh. I don't know if I should go down there or not. Let's look. Oh, this was actually the toy shop, I think. So this was the toy shop. So we go down here, and this is where you get all your toys, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was, or the toy factory, something like that along those lines. Sorry if I get that confused. We push that around there. That looks like a choo-choo train. So awesome job on that, too. Very great job on that, too. I really love that whole aspect of that. That just looks really cool. We're going to walk back. He's like living life on the edge right now, walking in front of that like a boss. He's just jumping over it. That's just insane. So I'm going to make it across without getting hit. There we go. And let's get ready to shut the door behind us. Alright, so I think I have to take a mine cart. So let's put that down. Not any cake. I thought he was going to put cake down. Every time I see him about to plant something, either I think it's cake or maybe like a bed or something like that. And we're going to end up missing this, but I think... Oh, did I get it? I think I actually got stuck, so I have to get out of here somehow. And I think he's going to be trailing like right behind me. So let's hurry and get out of here so he can come out. There he is. Woo! Nice. And you'll see that a lot. We do ride a lot of minecart roller coasters and all that awesome stuff. So let's keep going to the other side now. Here's like a melon tree. That's a huge melon tree. Very awesome job on that. And I think anytime you saw a melon tree, that stood for something. So if you do know what that stood for, be sure to leave it in the comments below whenever you see a melon tree. Here's another thing here. I think that may mean like it goes to like, it has like, I don't know exactly what it means, but I know it has something to do with this right here. So let's put that on. No, not on that side. That would take me back to the beginning. So it's definitely on this side. So let's go on here. And there we go. Chasing him down right now. He's like way ahead of us. But it's funny how like when I was on the minecart first, he was like easily like right behind me. You'll see that a lot happening. But then when like I'm behind him, it takes me forever to catch up. But I think I'll catch up soon here. And actually see, oh, there it is. He literally just got out of the way of me hitting him and like crushing his boots or something crazy like that. So let's go up now and see what's up here for us in store. It may let us out at another melon tree there. There we go. So it's right there. So it let us out there. So that's exactly what that means. That means I think you can passage your way through the town, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really sure, though. So here's Crazy Golf. And I actually seen him and Elferly play this, I think on one of his videos or so, where you have to get the snow cube, the snowball, and, like, shoot it through and, like, win that. I think I actually did do some of this. That's Noob Alley, so I'm going to get a snowball now. There we go. And I'm going to shoot that and see if I can actually get it in there. I'm not really sure if this is Noob Alley, so I should be able to get it in there. There we go. Woo-hoo! So I did get that one right. And let's go to the other side. I don't think I did play many of the games as far as on this side of the map. But I guess we'll see here in a second. That one looks like it's very hard to do. To try to get it around, that would just be absolutely crazy to try to do that one. Let's see if we can get that one. This is Hungry Stampy, so we have to get that through there, and you see that he has a cake right there in front of his face, too. I thought that was a very awesome job, and he has, like, this Superman curl, like, right there. A very awesome job on that. I think there's another creeper, too, like, around the corner. I'm not mistaken, but I think we did come somewhere over here. And like, another creeper did surprise us. There's a huge creeper build over there, too, which I'm not really exactly know what's going on. Here's a dunking booth. That's what this is. The dunking booth here, which I thought was unique. So what we would do here now is that, and he was explaining to me too, like, he really thought I would think it'd be easy, and I kind of thought it would be easy. So what you have to do is you have to get into the minecart, and as the minecart's going back and forth, your job is to shoot that red center. You have to shoot that item frame or something in the middle, and as you can see, Stampy's going up top now. He's going to go right there, and what you have to do is hit that in the middle, and once you hit that, it dunks him in the water. So, but you have to do that while you're moving. So I don't really know if I get it the first try, but I think I actually do try, but it does seem like absolutely hard. So let's get some arrows here. For a second I thought we were on creative, and creative you do not need arrows. Oh, come on. Can I get in the chest? Oh, no, I mean, on the minecart, come on. I don't want to shoot the minecart and break it. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's see if we can shoot this now. I want to see if I can get it on, like, the first 3 tries. I just missed that one. No, I kind of have to shoot it ahead of time, so it kind of goes. Let's see. There we go. No. It's going to take me so long. There we go. Nice, and that should dunk him in the water. And, you know, cats can't swim, so I think he'll quickly get out of there now. And I guess we'll see. That was a very awesome game, too. Very great job on that. And I really love that so much. So let's leave this area here. Hopefully the googlies and the mobs and things like that don't come out and attack us. So we'll definitely have to watch out for that too. I think that's actually a creeper's grave up there. He was trying to convince me that there was a friendly creeper on his map, but I did not believe him. I think he died though. R.I.P. Agatha. I think that was the friendly creeper if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think any creepers are friendly because they always kill me for some reason. let's go over to this other area, and there's a lot of fun things on this map too, so you could definitely have just a great time just playing it. There is no download to this map at all, so let's press this, but there's a couple remakes. There's a lot of people out there that's actually watched the series and literally remade everything like to the T almost, which I think is just insane that people actually do that. It's just crazy, and I really love that a lot. The support is just insane, and it's definitely inspiring to me and many others. Trust me being as a YouTuber as well, he definitely inspires me, and just anytime like anything happens, like as far as like things like that, I definitely look up to it. So this is like inside the creeper now. As you can see, the huge TNT block right there. Just hoping, fingers crossed, that it doesn't blow up. I'm getting hit there. Oh god, we're in the TNT. What's going on? I see a rainbow, and I think we're going out now. There we go. And look how fast he kind of catches up to me. Watch how fast he just zooms up there. Which I thought was very cool too. It's just amazing how fast. Like, that's what I was talking about earlier. How before, like, I went up ahead so slow, and then he just like catches up to me so fast. And it probably has something to do with the time we get on it, but who knows? It just seems to happen like that too as well. And I think there's something I have to take a glimpse at right there. That guy right there. That's something I'm really supposed to look at right there. I forgot the guy's name. And again, if you do know any of the names, feel free to leave them in the comments box below. I'll be reading through all the comments too as well. And I need your thoughts on what you think of the world and all that stuff. And also if you follow the series that he does. I'm really curious to know. So let's get off that. There we go. And I think the minecart just went off, but I think we missed it. But okay, there we have that there. Let's get our iron sword back out now, just in case any mobs come out of the blue. Never know. We're on survival right now, so I definitely have to stay on my P's and Q's. Okay, so here's I forget. Here's the Googly's Manor or something like that, where it's like a haunted mansion, which I thought was freaking creepy. This was probably one of the creepiest haunted mansions I went into, and I was just so shocked when I saw it. So here's the start. No entry there, and I'll explain to you what this haunted mansion is, what it actually does, and all that good stuff here. So you can see we have the doors clapping, if you can hear that. I don't know if you guys can hear that spooky music right now. It's a little creepy. I didn't really know what to expect, but as you can see the doors, this was really like literally creeping me out. It was absolutely crazy, and actually really good restaurant. So I'm just gonna creep around the house here and see if hopefully nothing comes out and gets me. So let's make our way through there. And normally there would be mobs on the table. Don't ask me why I'm whispering, but I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Usually there's mobs on the tables, and they're like looking at you and all that crazy stuff, but I don't think any mobs spawning up yet on the table. We were like lucky enough that they didn't drop down and didn't really freak me out and give me a heart attack during the series or something crazy like that, because that would have definitely been kind of scary. Really scary, actually. And that's where they drop down from. And like I said, they would be on the table. A bunch of them too. As you can see, there's different outlets for them to fall down. As you see the you hear all the footsteps, the crazy music. That's freaking scary. Like, how could you not come in here and be not scared? So let's go through here. It's like, whoa, woo! Almost got shot by that arrow there. Very crazy. More arrows there shooting. There's an enchantment table there. I think I have to go across here. He was kind of like having me lead on. I was like, no, I don't want to go. I want you to go first. But it was like, I have to go. So here we go. I'm going to man up and I'm going to go across and hopefully make it through. There's a jack-o'-lantern face there. That was kind of creepy too. So let's make our way. Let's see if we can get the cake. Can we get it? No, we can't. We just fell down. That's a big trap right there. There he is right there, right behind us, following through. So we go through here now. This looks like prison cells. There's probably, it looks like, oh god, I don't know. It looks like it's a mess down here, which is very creepy. So let's go through here. We still hear doors flapping. Don't even know, where did Stampy go, by the way? I have no idea where he just went. It's freaking creepy right now. What if he's like the iron, like what if he's one of the snow golems? I don't know. I have no idea. So let's go through here now. I don't know if what if there's a secret painting. I hear doors flapping. No secret painting. I have no idea where he is. So let's go through here now. And oh my god! And the lights just cut off. And I thought this was so funny. I actually tried to scare me. It actually did scare me doing the video too as well. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And like I turned around and he was gone, and then he actually did that to kind of scare me. So great friend he is, right? Very creepy. But thanks for the enjoyable scare time, I guess. Very awesome job on that. Really freaked me out. He even cut gamer tags off and all that stuff. I didn't even notice, which I thought that was very awesome though. And this haunted mansion was just crazy. Ghoulie Manor, I believe. So let's get ready to leave here. The lights are cut off now, so it's pretty dark. We have to sneak out of here now, and I think this may lead us out. So there we go. Thanks for visiting Googly's Manor. So there we go right now. We're done now. That was on the other side of the no entry side where we can't enter, but we can exit. So let's go this way now. And as you can see, if you look at the building, that's what we're going to do now. It looks like a face. You can see the eyes, and it has like an open mouth. Very great job on that. That's the look that he was going for too, I believe. So let's get ready to go to the other side now. I believe he has I just ate some bread too. I'll be eating a lot too. What is this area here? This is Crystal Rapids, and I think we get on the boat too, and we actually go through places on all that stuff. So let's see here. I think this. So we're gonna take a boat here. I don't think it actually gets one for me. So here we go now. Let's put our boat up there, and there we have it. No, there. Yes, he did. There we go. Sweet. Thanks, Stampy. Okay. So what we have to do now is we have to press that to get started, I believe. You hit pull to start, and I think you have to race around. I think he kicked my butt in this race. I think he kicked my butt in a lot of like mini games that we did. All right, so we're going, and I think he's like trailing right behind. I can't go. I was so tempted to just kind of hit his minecart, just not his minecart, but his boat just a little bit. And we're going out, food out. I'm trying to offer him food possibly so I can catch up, but I don't think I do ever catch up. I'm trying my best to get around, but he is literally smoking me in this race. Stampy has the lead now. We're going around now. Let's see if we can keep going now. I think his boat might break soon, though. I was really thinking my boat was going to break first, but I really think his breaks first. And his boat just broke. I think mine's going to break here soon, too, as well. Oh, can you get this out of the way? Oh, boom! Oh, we just hit him. And that just kind of sent me back on my way. So let's keep going around now. There. I'm not sure if he hops in the boat too as well and trails behind. I guess we'll just have to see. Hopefully my boat doesn't break and I can make it through the whole thing there. There we go. Woo! That looked really cool there too as well, as far as that ramp there, like the wave. And I think we just got off that. So I might place another boat and see if I can continue on through this. Let's see. No, I don't. I think the game is actually over right now. I don't think I go all the way through. So let's get out of here now. And we're just going to send that boat on our way. So that was Crystal Rapids, you guys. Very fun game, too, and a very race. He won the race, which I should probably keep count of how many times he beat me in the mini games we played on this map. Here's Crystal Waters. Okay, so I'll explain to you guys what Crystal Waters is. So what you have to do is you have to get up top, and you get on your boat, and you press this button, and it pushes it off. So what that basically does is, like, you have to get to the center of that, and once you get to the center of that, the job is to push the other players out. I believe that's normally how it goes. We will play some of the games. And again, if I don't get everything politically correct as far as like exactly what to do, you can watch this series. And like I said, they play most of the games too. So we would get a boat here now. And this is exactly what we do. So we get the boat. We place it right on the bottom edge. Right here somewhere. I think right in the center. Like right there. Right there. There we go. Okay, and now what we do is we get on the boat and it kind of pushes us slowly to the edge. And then once it pushes us slowly to the edge, that's when we press the button and it should lead us on our way. It kind of drops us down, so let's press this button now. Here we go. And we make it to the middle now. So Stampy's on that side, I'm on this side. And we battled each other like literally like almost on all the games. So we make it in the middle. So whoever get like pushed out of, and it's kind of hard too to swim around in this area here. So what they would have to do is they would have to see who wins by like pushing the opponent out of sight of the sign. So whoever gets outside of the signs loses. So that's normally how this game go, and this is Crystal Waters. So again, great job on this. I've never seen anything like it as far as this game wise. It's almost like a water like car bumper to bumper, something crazy like that. But again, awesome job on this. He's like trailing behind me, almost going to push me out. I don't think we actually played, but we were doing the basics of it, of what it would actually look like and what it would actually do, and all that good stuff. So I think he's going to end up going out, and then that would like declare me winner. Did I actually win this minigame? I'm not really sure. But I think I did, if I'm not mistaken, because he actually goes out. Let's think. I won! I won by default, actually. No, I didn't win by default. He probably would have won because he probably would have pushed me out. So there you go. He just shot my boat. So great shot on that. So let's get ready to leave here now. See if we can hit that boat. I missed it. I think he actually hit it. So let's leave here now. And let's go to this area now. There's a lot of things that you will see in here too that you recognize, especially if you've seen any of his subscriber specials and all that good stuff here. I forget the name of this part too. I think this is where this may be where we control the pig up top. So what the person down here has to do is he holds the wheat, and I believe the pig recognizes who has the wheat down below. I think we're gonna test this game out too as well, which is, I think this was very cool and the first time I've ever seen something like this too as well. So we go over here now. And I think we go around to the backside. So I'm going to, get on the pig now. So the pig has a saddle on it. So I'm going to sit on the saddle now. Come here, piggy, you're mine. Alright, so now Stampy's going to go below me with the wheat. Now, what he's going to do is, I think he's going to have the wheat, and the pig, he's going to, try to get the pig to the other end by controlling him from down below, which I thought was really awesome. He has the pattern up top and up bottom, so you can follow the pig around and around. So great job on this. So let's go through here now. I think I have to open it. Come on, piggy. Cooperate, pig, cooperate. Alright. Okay, not this way, not this way. Oh, there's a chest. There's probably something in there. I'm not really sure. Come on, piggy, you can do this. Stampy's guide. We can do this right now. I don't know why he's going back. But that's normally how it would work there. And you would make your way across. Now, I'm not exactly sure if there's two pigs or not, but I think the person would have to, you can kind of almost steal the other person's pig too while you're down below and kind of get him off track, which I thought was really cool too. So let's get ready to leave that area. But again, great job on that. The mini games on this are just absolutely crazy, and I would love to play these games more too as well. Really great job. So let's go over here, and I think we're going to go into Bouncy Boats. So this is another mini game, a land full of lovely mini games. So Bouncy Boats is very cool because what you have to do is, I believe one person will be in a boat, and you will have to bounce off that person's head to get to the other pad. And I think I do a pretty great job at this mini game too. There's some wheat there, so let's go through this side of Bouncy Boats. There's some more cake. As you all know, the cake will be laying around everywhere, so just be on your lookout for that cake. So we will press that up now, and what we have to do is now, he's gonna be right there in the middle. So come on, there we go, there we go, there we go. And so what I have to do, I have to run and jump and bounce off Stampy's head right now to see if I can make it. Let's do this, I can do it. Let's get some food away so I can be light. All right, there we go. Boom. And I actually did it. So awesome job on bouncing off that that I did. And I think I actually make my whole way across, if I'm not mistaken. Would be cool if we had 3 Stampies on each one, and I could just bounce off each one. That'd be so awesome. That would be really cool. So here we go now. I think I'm going to do this jump too. And I got really comfortable with this. I literally had a blast doing everything in this world. I want to say this is probably one of my favorite episodes of Creative Cribs, just because it was so much to do, and it was just very fun. We had mini games, a lot of things to look at. I got to play new games, and it's just a great thing right here. So let's jump over it. There we go. Woohoo! I am declared champion. I think so. Not really sure. And once you make it to the other side, this is what I thought was cool. So you will press something, and I think once you throw that down, I think you would throw that down, and then, look, as you can see, the frog, his eyes up there are crying, so he lost, and I think the other one behind us, his tongue is actually sticking out. So let's go down and look at that. So his tongue will be sticking out as the winner, and the other team will be crying because they lost. So that was just awesome. Fantastic. I really love that a lot. Really great job on that, Stampy. Really good job. Really, really good job. So let's go around now. And we're also going to check out some things that, again, you may be familiar with too, if you're not familiar with everything. And if you've watched this series and you saw all this built from ground one, great job. That is just amazing. There's a missing dog. His name is, I don't know if that name said Oreo or something. I think I just missed the name of it. Here's a building here. This is Fish Me a Dish. Now, before we go and Fish Me a Dish, which we're going to go in here now though, he pwned me in this game. I'll be honest. I think it was just because he's a cat. He literally pwned me in this. What we have to do is we have to fish on each side, and we have to see who collects the most fish, and whoever does, they will put it on here as a trophy or whatnot. There's a timer set for each section here. You have pools of water that's further, pools of water that's closer, pools of water that's closer, and all that stuff, and we have to fish and see who collects the most fish. So he's going to go on the other side. I'm going to be on this side here, and that's exactly where that is there. I think we don't actually use that or so, but he really destroys me in this game, and I just like walk out with my head down because he just I didn't stand a chance at all. It was literally like embarrassing, just because I just can't fish, and he's a cat, so I was like bound to lose. It's just a scent he had, maybe I don't know. So as you can see, we have to fish inside of. I'll have to go over there and try to get it in there and fish that. And now we're on the third one now, and he just literally kicked my butt. It was a disgrace how bad he beat me in this game. The game went on for a while, and we'll see how many fish I collected. Which I collected no fish. I feel so bad. I let everyone down. And I think Stampy collected 3 fish. I could have sworn he collected more than that. He probably just hit some back because he didn't want to embarrass me too bad on that. So let's go over here now. This is top play, or top paw, I think. This is where I remember actually watching most of his videos here. It's where he had the dog circus, like he had the dogs going around here. So like the route I'm going is the same one where his dogs would go. So they would go into the war, they would race, they would see who would get the best times, which I thought was very awesome. That was just very unique and original, and I love things like this. So we go around now, and they would do that. They would go under there, go through here, and like you would literally follow them. That would be the finish line right there. Boom! There we go. So we just got through the finish line there. I think my time was a little bit faster than Spring's. Maybe. I'm not really sure. But see, there's the times there. 38 seconds, all that good stuff there. So let's leave here. Now, and I think the place we're going to now, which is going to be actually like a circus like kind of place that he did for his 500,000 subscriber special. I believe it was 500,000, which Stampy's now at 1.5 million subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. And he's just a great guy. Like, he's always been that great guy. It was funny when we first met. That's the crazy thing, because I believe we kind of watched each other videos ever so often. So like when we first met, it was kind of like, it was almost weird talking to someone that you see, like, you normally listen to watching the videos, and now it's like they're saying different things. I don't know. It's just kind of hard to register. So it's kind of like, it was very neat, though, like when we very first met, which I thought was just an awesome job. But you may recognize me from some of his videos, like we did, you know, we did a lot of Hunger Games, other things like that, as far as like PvP games like that, as far as, I believe we just played a PvP game not too long ago. We played a Nemo Luminosa, too, which was a very great Hunger Games map. This is Flower Power, too. Which what you have to, I think this is Flower Power. If I'm not mistaken, you have to steal the other team's flower and try to go to the other side. But you in the midst of that, you would have weapons and you would fight each other. All that crazy stuff there. Also a game I had actually wanted to play, but then again I didn't want to die, because then I would probably start over like from the beginning or whatnot. But yeah, the mini game that we played a while back ago was Towers. It wasn't that long ago, which was an awesome map. It was like me, Alfred Lee, Squid, Stampy, the builders of the map, and all that crazy stuff. It was just a very nice thing, and it was just awesome. I love playing mini games, any games like that from Minecraft. People are so creative, and I think Flower Power was definitely an awesome game. This was very nice. So again, another fantastic job. He gets like 6 thumbs up for me, and I can't even like make 6 thumbs up. Maybe like my 2 thumbs, my 2 toes, and did I just say I had 2 toes? I don't get, you get what I'm saying. There's music on and off there, so we're gonna cut that on there, and I think the music does actually play. I'm not really sure. Music on there? No, that's where the music comes on, and that's where it goes off. There's the entrance there. And let's see, it's lovely all after all, and this is where what I was talking about earlier during the video, where we would go through the mine, we would go through the boat, and it would actually tour us around. This has a story of his whole world, and in this story, again, it's the story of his whole world. You'll see Henry and Hilda, all that stuff, right there, and this is where he starts off there. There's Stampy right there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's where he spent his first night there. This is his love garden, which is really cool, and we did an awesome job on the No Block song. So I don't know if I'll probably like cool it down a little bit so you can listen to the music here too as well. He did a great job on this, just very, very great job. But we also have 2 musics playing. We have the Minecraft music and we have the No Block song playing, so it may be a little hard for you guys to hear. There's Stampy right there again, and let's keep going. And I think that's like more people in his love garden. I'm not really sure. This is definitely scenes from his world. This may be where they play on stage, other things like that. And I'm pretty sure you'll be very familiar with a lot of this stuff too. So let's keep going around. Not this front part. I was actually looking to the back part. That is where he went to the moon and he saw aliens and all that crazy stuff. I believe this is like his whole crew there. I think that's Alfred Lee. I can almost tell that's Alfred Lee there. I think so. Sorry, Alfred Lee, if that's not you. But I think that is Alfred Lee there. So let's keep going around to this backside here. And again, he did an awesome job on this. He designed all this, and I think we came into the Note Block song, and he actually did a Note Block song for me a very long time ago. So again, just a fantastic job on Note Blocks, and the songs is just crazy. I think here's Henry and Hilda here. As you can see that there. Good thing they're not really there, because they would probably roam off, and we don't want them to roam off. So that's that there. And let's keep going. I think that may be the end of it, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the boat may actually get trapped on here. I'm not really sure. But let's keep going. And I think that's the end of the ride. That was the end of the journey there. So, again, great. That was awesome. So I think I may have to break the boat here. Let's get out of here. And that was just fantastic. No. Come here, boat. I think he's going to shoot it. There we go. Or the boat would just keep going around and playing the song. So nice job. His arrow skills. It's a lovely world after all. That's it. And there's the exit there. That's where you were. That's the entrance there, and that's where we exited right there. So that's where we leave now. So there's a huge, like, Rubik's Cube, too, right there, too, as well, which I totally missed that. I think we were inside that. That may have been where Flower Power was. I'm not actually sure. Here's a giant rainbow, which I thought was cool. And this was, like, where the reindeer, like, this was Reindeer Rodeo. I don't think this game actually worked for me, just because the fact that, I don't know, it like, wasn't during Christmas time, and for some reason, it just didn't register for me. So I forgot I had to kind of do, the snow golem's, like, coming after me right now. Oh, God. Alright, oh god, it's two of them. I don't know what to do. Okay, anyway, let's go around here. And I think we would actually get up here, and what you have to do is you have to balance your boat on top. And the boat's going to be like flying. In a second, you'll see the boat like flying in the air and like kind of glitching off. But what you have to do is you have to get on top of the rodeo, the reindeer. And you have to balance yourself on the boat, I think without falling off, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we actually test this out and get up there. I'm not really sure. I don't think I do any parkour to get up there too. But that would be very cool. I thought that was just an awesome job on this minigame too. But at Christmas time is probably one of the most loveliest times of the year, of course. And this is where we would balance the boat. But the boat is going to kind of like leave us here. Like as you can see, like we're kind of like flying off right now. I thought this was cool too. So there we go. This is going to keep like jumping up and down. If you've ever been on like a rodeo, like a bull rodeo, I've always wanted to do one of those in my life, but I have not done one of those before. But I definitely will do one of those. I just don't know when. And if I ever do one of those, I'll be sure to record it and put it in like a vlog or something like that so you guys can see it. But until then, I don't have one now, so you won't be able to see it. Which I'm sorry about that. So let's keep going now. I think we're going to exit the Reindeer Rodeo. And the boat, I think, is still probably continuing on. Let's parkour over that. And that was Reindeer Rodeo. So awesome job on that. That looks like Rudolph there. And a nice rainbow over there. So sweet job on that. And very unique game again. So let's keep going to the backside now. There was Water Push or something, I think that was. Here's Raindrops. I think we do play this game too. So we're going to take a boat now. And let's get ready to go over to this side. But there was one of the funnest mini games, like towards the end of the world, which I thought I just had a lot of fun in this. And let's keep going now. I think we're going to go around. Hopefully my boat doesn't break, but it does take us up this elevator. Nice. So let's keep going up now. Up and away! Lead the way! Okay, so I'm curious to know what's up top now. I don't know if we just fall down. It does say raindrops, and okay, so now I know. Okay, so no, I don't think I died in this, but he did give me the forewarning that I might die, so I got a little bit scared and skeptical here. So what this does, this takes me all the way up to the sky and all that stuff. You kind of fall off the clouds and all that stuff. You're pretty much like a raindrop, and I think that's why it's called this. So let's keep going all the way up to the very top, and you'll see here in a second. I think he leads, so I'm glad he kind of led the way, just because I can kind of see and what to expect, but I think I just fall down and fall into another pit of water. I'm pretty sure that's the only way I'm going to survive, if I fall into a pit of water. So I really have to, and like again, I'm glad he went first. No, don't leave. Okay, here we go. Let's go, and we're up here with the clouds now, and whoa! Oh, that's one. That's two. We're going down. Oh god, this is getting a little crazy here. Am I gonna make it? I made it. Woohoo! Nice. Very great. I was so glad I made that, and the boat breaks there, and that was Raindrop. So great job on that, Stampy. Very great job. And that kind of took us all the way up to the sky and just dropped us down. And for a second, I did feel like a raindrop. I felt like a raindrop. I'm pretty sure that's how they feel. So this is where we got here now. Again, I think he did this for his 500,000 subscriber special, which is behind us, but I will explain this mini game here first. So in this mini game, what you have to do is, I think there's like probably 4 people on this. I think yellow, red, green, and blue. And what they'll have to do is they will have to shoot their mine carts with an arrow in that little cubicle. So I think Stampy's gonna, Stampy's gonna demonstrate for us right now. So he's just shooting his arrow up now. He's gonna hit that. He's gonna hit it. I don't know. I think he does really awesome. He hit that first one, and I think he actually hit the second one like in no time. And he has to hit all 4 of those, and then he has to hit the one in the center that's his color. And I think if he ever hits the teammates one, it actually helps them out, which wouldn't be so great. So I think he's gonna hit that one now. There we go. He did a fantastic. I was like, wow, great job. He just hit it like almost first try. Let's keep going. Is he gonna hit that one? And I'm just looking at him. I'm watching him. I'm gonna try and make him nervous here. Is he gonna hit it? No, I think I may assist him on this one. This one's was a very tough one to hit. So let's see if he hits it. No, he doesn't. He's just falling just a little bit short. And I was like, just a little bit more stronger. Hold LT just a little longer. I was trying to coach him, but it wasn't really working. So I think I'm gonna pull out my arrow and just be and I'm gonna hit it. I'm like, oh, you got it. No, I'm not. I think I told him that he got it. Well, I told him that I got it. Alright, so here we go. I just hit it and knocked it out. But anyway, here's the circus area here, where I think this was for his 500,000 subscriber special. I don't think it was for his million. And again, Stampy is at 1 million and 500,000 subscribers, which is absolutely incredible. He'll probably be at 2 million subscribers very soon. And it's just amazing. It's very amazing and definitely inspiring, and an inspiring person to know. I really think so, a lot. And I really do appreciate, if you're watching this, I really appreciate all the advice you've ever gave me and everything like that, or any times we've ever played. I know we haven't talked much, but we've talked enough, and that is just awesome. So let's go through here, and let's go around there. I believe Amy Lee was right there, and I think Squid or Squid or Alpha Lee, I think, shot an apple off her head, and that's the that's where you would shoot out there. And he did a lot of effects here where he actually shot out of the cannon. Very great job on this. He did just an amazing job. It's almost like I was watching behind the scenes of a movie. There's the pig there. Pig release. So are we gonna hit this? I think I actually do hit it. There we go, pig release. I'm going to shut it right back, though, just in case he gets out or whatnot. And I'm going to do that. I also had people walking up there on the lines up there, up very top, which I thought was cool, too. I remember Amy Lee. I definitely remember somebody shooting an apple off Amy Lee's head, and that's where he would be up there now. So let's drop down and let's get ready to exit this circus part here. And I remember him building this too, which was insane too. And let's go to this back side now and see what's over here. What is this? Is Berry. Very awesome game. I was really looking forward for him to explain this to me because he's been actually telling me about it. So the objective of this map, well, this mini game, is what you have to do is you have to, one person, there's 2 people. So what you have to do is you have to get your berry off the tree, and you have to bury it right now. So he's going to place the dirt block there, and what you would do is you would kind of throw him off, and you would do that, and do that, you wouldn't place anything. You would place random spots to actually kind of trick them before finding it. And I think that has a timer on it and all that good stuff. But very awesome job on this. Berry was just an amazing game, and I actually played this too on his survival series. So again, if you want to see it in full action, be sure to check that out. It's called Berry. So great job on this, Stampy, and very good job. This side has blueberries, the other one has red berries. So I thought that was very neat. We didn't get a chance to play this mini game, but you get the whole gist of what it actually does and what it does. I said what it does and what it does. Shoot the zombie. There we go. He just killed that zombie right in front of him. I'm a little traumatized right now. So let's go to this area. This was one of the funnest mini games I've played, actually. One of the funnest mini games I've ever played. I forget the name of this one, but we both switched. So he's going to be Sharky Longnose, and I'm going to be Dolphin B Statz or something like that. And it looks funny because this is called Water Rush. So it looks funny because we don't have any arms, so it looks a lot more epic, which I thought was just so cool. That's the dolphin side, and the sharks would go over there. So what in this one is, it is R.I.P. Aqua. I think that was maybe another person or another creature that died. So what you have to do is now, it has 3 layers of obstacle courses you have to kind of go through, but the obstacle courses are kind of caused by the other players. So Stampy's going to go over to the other side, and he's going to press the buttons to try and knock me off and things like that. So he's going up top now, as you can see in the right building. Now if I make it all the way up to the top and press the lever, what that does is that actually dunks him in the bucket of water. So we're going to keep going up here now, see if we can make it across. I don't know if we do the first try. Let's keep going. We can do this. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can go. Oh, he just pushed me off. Oh, wow. So he just pushed me off. So now I have to start all the way over, try to make it up top and see if I can dunk him. I was like, no. But we did switch roles too, so I actually get to go up there and show you guys that view of it. So what I'll do is I'll go over to the other side, and I'm able to do that too. And I actually like press the buttons and try to push him off. All that awesome stuff. Let's make it up top. I think he pushes me off again probably. Let's see. No, we make it across. There we go. And let's keep going. We have one more layer up top. Oh, almost fell out. And this is going to shoot a bunch of arrows out too. Let's see if we can make it. I'm trying to stall a little bit. No arrows, no arrows. Oh, almost hit me. There we go. Now let's take a look at him. And voila. He gets Sharky Longnose, gets dunked into the water right there. And there's a skeleton outside. Watch out, watch out. Oh, is he going to get him? I'm going to try and shoot him for him. Oh, he just slaying him like with ease. No problem. Oh, there's a zombie there too. Definitely trying to attack him. Let's see if we can take care of him in no time. So let's get ready to go down. Now we're going to switch roles. So I'm going to go to the other side now. And I think the water is safe enough for me to drop in. There we go. So now I'm on the other side now. So this is like from the view that Stampy was in. So what I have to do now is I press the start timer already. I have to stand on that red thing behind me and kind of press the buttons. But I think I kind of get on that late. If you're on the red wool, once that person wins, it kind of like drops you off. So that would be very awesome too. So that's what we have to do now. Is just really wait for that. And through that whole sense there, we just really have to just kind of like wait it out. And there we go. As you can see, he just dropped me down. So let's keep going now and go to the other side too. And I think there's one more minigame we might check out, but I don't think so. That was like one of the funnest minigames ever. But that's pretty much it for Stampy's World. I hope you guys did enjoy this lovely world. Be sure to drop a like if you did, and be sure to check out Stampy's channel in the description below. If you have not subscribed, be sure to do so to my channel. It really shows your support. Until the next, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Nom 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 nom.